ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Chapman Arena on the campus of Holy Ghost Prep, where we have live basketball action between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Strath Panthers to open up our 2023 basketball season. Yep. Thank you.
It wasn't loading before.
Go. All right, I'm Caden Stewart. Beside me is Jack Dobbins. We have you underway just about 30 seconds into regulation in this first quarter. Strath scored 2-on-2 back-to-back foul shots. Now the Firebirds in transition. Steinmetz to Varela from the corner. Ace for three. Boom! And the first ace bucket of the season comes from the corner. It's a 3-2 Firebird lead.
It's not a coincidence the first bucket for Ghost this year is Adrian Varela, player of the year last year for the Varsity squad, and here he is looking to do it again.
Varela, one of three returning members of Varsity from last season, along with Ms. Burke Cotter and Gavin McLaughlin, both starters today, as well as Varela. And now a late whistle comes in. It'll be an offensive foul coming against Strath. It's their first. 3-2 Firebirds has now Adam McDonald bringing the ball up. McDonald on the drop. He's going to find McLaughlin. McLaughlin in the middle of the paint. Fading away, dropping down McLaughlin in transition again. That one no good. Just off the brink of the rim.
Rough play. It was an unfortunate roll, but a good try for McDonald. And he's going to do it again.
Strath moving the ball at the point. They go back and forth on the drop-off. Ryan Colleen on the fade. There's a short two. It was Justin Wilson taking the shot. That one did not go. McDonald gets the rebound. McDonald drops it off. Steinmetz to Varela. Ace to Burkhardt. Steinmetz looking for back-to-back triples. That one no good. And the rebound comes into Justin Wilson. Wilson moves it up to Jacob Wenke. Out to the far side, has Haragi to the middle, that one up and over, and it's good for two for Strath.
That was a good play as the ball got blocked, and it still managed to go in. That was a great play.
Yeah, that was a great sequence by Strath to find an opening. Ace Varela knocked the ball out of bounds along the far side. Or had the ball knocked out of bounds from his grasp. It'll be Ace and Firebird ball. 5:50 to play in this first. It's a 4-3 Strath lead. Zach Charlin subs on for the first time today. Charlin, Sinardo to Ace. Ace for three. That one good.
Adrian Varela does it again. His second three today.
Ace is at the place, and the place is beyond the arc. It's a 6-4 Firebird lead. Blake Reed took the inbound for Strath, and right off the inbound, it's whistles. And shortly after subbing on, it's Mark Sinardo getting called for the foul. Strath off the inbound. Good sequence by Jacob Wenke. Wenke moving it up to Haragi. Haragi on the drop. Wenke. Back to Haragi at the top of the key. Haragi on the move. He's got Justin Wilson. Wilson to the backside, to the top. From the top of the key, Colleen thought about it, decided to peel off. Fires to the far side, Wilson. In sequence, that ball's a turnover. Whistle after the play. It's going to be Firebird ball and the whistle.
It's amazing to see the Firebird crowd start turning up for the first time this year. One of the best crowds in the country, and we got it going again for the first game.
And subbing on for the first time, getting the benefit of the whistle, was junior Robbie Segarich, a two-sport varsity athlete, also a varsity golfer, and he won Player of the Year in one game at JV last year. He fires it to his teammate Mark Sinardo. Sinardo to Zach Charlin. Charlin to McDonald. McDonald to the middle, finds Segarich. Segarich, far side. McDonald just missed everything. And now great pickpocket. McDonald makes up for it and gets the whistle.
Great play by McDonald right there, drawing the foul on a layup shot, and now here he goes, getting free throws, getting more points on the board for the Firebirds.
Adam McDonald makes up for the air ball. He's going to the line for two.
And McDonald line for Firebird shoots 2.
First run from the line for McDonald falls in off a couple of bounces. And the Firebirds now have the largest lead of the day by either team through the first 3 minutes and 18 seconds. It's 7-4. 4:42 remaining on the clock. Despite the sounds from the fans, it's back-to-back made free throws for Adam McDonald. And McDonald makes it an 8-4 game. Strathaven moving it up. He has Colleen. Colleen in motion through the paint. Colleen on the fade, diving down. What a shot by Danny McLaughlin. And McLaughlin cuts the lead in half. It's down to 8-6. And the Firebirds back on offense. And Charlin tried to find McDonald on the move. The pass was just knocked away by Strathaven and Zach Charlin on the inbound from the paint. The Firebirds debuting their new court here in the Chapman Arena as his pass goes over to Liam Duffy. Charlin from the corner, that one no good. Rebound Segarich fighting off the contact, and Robbie Segarich is on the board.
Segarich gets it going in the first game, and he's been talking about just how much he's waiting for this varsity opportunity, and here he is showing it off.
Segarich doing a great job. The Firebirds force a turnover. It's Charlin, one-on-one. Charlin and one!
Zach Charlin with a great layup, and the Firebirds are up double.
We heard earlier from Coach Krause of the Firebirds trying to play an up-tempo offense, and Zach Charlin shows it there, forcing his way and doing his will in the paint. Segarich, one of 2 Firebirds to sub off. Charlin at the line. He'll shoot 2 off of Strathaven's second foul of the game. Pardon me, Charlin shoots 1. It was an and-1 play, but Charlin does complete the 3-point play. Inbound goes over to Danny McLaughlin. McLaughlin across the Firebird, a written emblem. That's going to be a walk.
An absolutely electric start to the Firebird season, dropping 13 points in the first 4 minutes of this game. What an incredible start that all Firebird fans could hope for.
Okay, Strathaven timeout. It's a 13-6 ball game. We'll get working on that mic delay and scoreboard issue on the screen at the moment. We'll hopefully get back to you with those problems solved halfway through this first quarter. Firebirds take it right back on offense off the inbound. There's Varello at the inbound. He fired to McLaughlin, and McLaughlin gets called for the benefit of the foul in the paint, and he'll go to the line, the third Firebird to do so today. He'll shoot 2.
McLaughlin is first and 4th. McLaughlin 1 shoots 2.
The first free throw is up and good for Gavin McLaughlin. And the second follows. It is also good, and Ghost gets a 9-point lead. Here's double press coverage. McDonald on Chase. Varela in the paint knocks it, and that's going to be a foul on the Firebirds. And Strathaven will go to the line.
Offensive foul, or so defensive foul on HGP. Strathaven takes over, and going to the line to shoot 2 is Blake Reed.
Strathaven shoots 2. For the Firebirds.
The first free throw was up and good, and the second follows the same path. It's 15-8 Firebirds. Here's Varela. Dribbling, passes it on the outside to Charlin. Charlin dishes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to McDonald. And it's over the rim, recovered by Steinmetz. To McLaughlin. To McDonald, back to Steinmetz. Charlin at the key. McLaughlin looking left. Into the paint, lays it up, and it will not go in. Will be Firebird ball. McLaughlin will pass it in from the G.
Thanks, Jack, for taking over there for the minute. Looks like we seem to get everything under control on the tech side of things for now. The Firebirds with the inbounds, McLaughlin and Varela exchanging passes. We got to the far side, and he's going to have Charles Steinmetz. Steinmetz going to drop off Segarich to Sindardo to the top. Varela loading his third. That one no good, and that just missed by about an inch. Jacob Wenke has it across the paint and the middle of the floor. Wenke in motion, drops it off. Long three. That one just clipped the back of the rim. And now Varela comes up. Varela one-on-one, over and up. What a shot!
Adrian Varela just doing what he does best. Ace is the number one on this squad, and there he is, going crazy.
Varela with a great sequence. The Firebirds pickpocketed one again, but just barely missed the opportunity as McLaughlin was wide open down low, and the Panthers know it. Here comes Strathaven in motion. Strathaven over to Wenke. Wenke on the move. Ryan Killeen. Killeen to the top. Pass is going back and forth. It's John Riley. Riley gets a pass back on the return feed. Knocked away by HGP. A good defensive stand there. And now peeling off back to the top goes Riley off the pass from Killeen. Killeen to the corner. He got it. Killeen found Danny McLaughlin as Strathaven's first hit from deep. Now Ace on the move. Ace. No shot. It'll be a defensive foul on the floor.
McLaughlin about to pass it in from the right side. And they're changing it to a shooting foul.
Yeah, foul's called on Blake Reed. It's like this agreement between officials, but now it's ruled a shooting foul, and Ace Varela will shoot two.
First one goes nicely into the basket. 7-point lead for the Firebirds. About 2 minutes left to go. Second foul shot incoming. It is up. And it is off. Rolling. Will be Strathaven ball.
That one was really close. It's ruled off of HGP, so Strathaven takes over in the corner. Justin Wilson will take it. Wilson on the inbound. Danny McLaughlin. McLaughlin up to Wilson. Wilson to Wenke. Wenke spun back around. He just barely gets across half court in time. Wenke on the move. McLaughlin an underhand pass. Wenke, McLaughlin, Danny McLaughlin specific. And now McLaughlin in motion. That one falls down. Here comes Steinmetz on the move. Steinmetz, Varela, McDonald. McDonald just missed a ridiculous and one.
That would have been another Tomasetti-esque play.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
We don't need another loud reaction like that happened last time.
I love that call. That is my favorite call I've ever done.
Not for people wearing headphones when you did it.
Oh, well, I mean, I loved it.
Fair enough. So McDonald will shoot two at the line. First one's up and good, rattles off either end of the net.
And the second shot is up, and it rolls off the right side, recovered by Strathaven. Driving out to the side. And he slipped away by Adam McDonald on the drive into the paint, and will once again be a defensive foul. And Adam McDonald will go right back to the free throw line where he was just a few seconds ago.
And McDonald doing a good job drawing fouls in the paint. It's a 19-11 Firebird lead. And it's Strathaven's 6th foul of the half, with about a minute 16 to play in the first. McDonald just misses his first one. Charlotte, McLaughlin, and Sinardo subbing on for HGP. Steinmetz, one of the 3 Firebirds to sub off. McLaughlin's second is up and good. And now Justin Wilson on the move. Wilson took the rebound off the made foul shot. Jalen Starr gets his first pass reception of the day. And that one just barely bounced out of bounds. Although before it did, it was a foul called against Zach Charlin. And Charlin's first foul of the game. Here's Jacob Wenke. Wenke out across the midline, and Wenke throws one like a Kirk Cousins Monday night pass into the Firebird bench.
What kind of a...
It's the first thing I thought of.
I love that call. Caught me super off guard.
Charlin takes one from the corner. Charlin underneath, a great block. And credit where credit's due to John Riley for the absolute slam of the door over Zach Charlin. Here's Wenke across the emblem. Wenke on the drop. He has his man Riley. Riley to the corner. Much needed 3 for Strathaven. Riley found Ryan Killeen, who's touched the ball a lot today for Strathaven, and it's now a 6-point lead for HGP. Dean Burkhardt to drop it off McLaughlin. That one off the rim, high arcing bounce. And now Wenke on the rebound. He's gotten a lot of them today. And a great pickpocket now in transition by Adam McDonald. And McDonald got the benefit of the whistle in the middle. 19.9 to play in this first quarter. And it remains 20-14 HGP on top. The Firebirds will have a brief meeting with Coach Heston, his first game as head coach.
Oh yeah, first game as head coach for Mr. Heston, who has been under Tony Chapman for all these years we've been here, and now here he is getting his head coaching job, leading the Firebirds head on as his first game.
And he's doing a good job of it so far. Firebirds up by 6, although McDonald misses his first foul shot. He'll shoot one more as the meeting breaks. Steinmetz, McLaughlin, Burkhardt, and Stenardo, the other 4 players on the floor for HGP. Second foul shot was also missed by McDonald, so the rebound is brought down by Jalen Starr. Starr in motion, great defense by Dean Burkhardt. And Burkhardt got a hand on it to knock it out of play and prevent an offensive push by Strathaven. Here comes Burkhardt on the move. Burkhardt, off-angle shot. That one no good. Coach Heston wants a travel call. Nothing will come of it, and that is the end of the first 8 minutes of play. 20-14 Firebirds on top. 24 minutes to go. After 8, it is the Firebirds 20 and the Panthers 14.
Great first quarter of basketball. Both teams held the ball a good amount, meaning this is going to be a tight game for the rest of it. 3 more quarters of that.
All right, back everyone. Sorry for the delay real quick. It's 24-16, Holy Ghost on top. Strathaven took over on possession. Now it's a quick turnover to Ace Varela. Varela to the paint, through the face-off. That's tip-off. Up and up against. Charlotte has one block and it's up on the stage near us. So the ball off the foul going against Strathaven, falls over the stage, and now it's Charlotte on the inbound, drops it off to Ace. Ace all the way in. Ace Varela makes it look easy.
No one even in the area. Ace had a wide open lane, took it and put it in. And here he is again. Layup, and it is gone. Staring 14 down and watching the ball roll in.
Dude, I know I said it before, but Ace is the place, and the place is now. And the place is right here, right now. Ace Varela is just doing it all in the paint today. And it's now a quick 12-point lead for the Firebirds.
Last year he was still the varsity player of the year, and now it's looking like he ate a Mario mushroom because he's already leveling up what he did last year.
Okay, Varela's second foul shot bounces out. The rebound goes immediately to Haregi. Haregi in the middle. Haregi gets tripped up. That's going to be a foul going against the Firebirds.
His first new second. Adam McDonald returns for the Firebirds.
Three from the corner. It's up off the front of the rim. Recovered. That's going to be Reed. And Ghost will get possession on an offensive foul.
It's a Strathaven offensive foul. They've been called for a lot today. It's their second of the third quarter. Or sorry, second of the second quarter. McDonald on the inbound. McDonald defines Charlin. And Charlin from deep. 15-point lead for Holy Ghost. Zach Charlin has extended a 7-0 run starting at the start of the second quarter. 31-16. Firebirds are pulling away.
Great showing from the Firebirds so far. Putting in the work in the winter and the fall, and more so, has really showed. Great numbers to begin the game, and they are starting to pull away.
All right, we're adjusting the camera for one moment. We'll be right back with an updated camera. Seconds to stop. So Adam McDonald back on the free throw line after the stoppage. So it's 32-16 Firebirds as McDonald makes his first. Rebound by Justin Watson off the missed free throw by McDonald. There's Haregi. Haregi on the top. Drops it down low, Ryan Killeen. Killeen on the move, clean out to the far side. Back up to the top, Justin Wilson. Wilson has the ball knocked down, loose out in front. Wilson tries to save it, he cannot. Zach Charlin salvages the play for HGP. Charlin down the court.
And Bam McNabb with a layup, putting the Firebirds up 18. And the lead is starting to go crazy in the Firebird Fieldhouse.
Yeah, sophomore Ben McNabb with a great shot. It's his first points as a varsity member, as his first year playing basketball for Holy Ghost at any level. Pass back to the far side, and a rebound put back by Strath is up and good.
He's on JV last
Okay, Firebirds get another one knocked down. 36-18, still the score. Back and forth in transition. Here comes Wenke. Wenke peels up at the top. Wenke over to Haregi. Haregi over to Ryan Killeen. Killeen now Danny McLaughlin. McLaughlin from the top of the key. McLaughlin out to the side. Theo Haregi. Haregi, Justin Wilson. Wilson from the outskirts of the paint. Wilson has the ball knocked away, out of bounds. And he's one less touched it. Brandon Bass subbing on for HGP the first time today. On the floor is Bass, Charlin, McLaughlin, Steinmetz, and Varela, who fires one over to Bass. Bass, a quick catch over McLaughlin now. McLaughlin, Bass from the corner, and almost a quick impact from Bass as he missed that one just off to the left. There's Wenke on the move. Wenke through the foul line, through the paint, up to the top. Ryan Killeen. Killeen in the paint, off the glass. That one's good. Back-to-back buckets for Ryan Killeen and Strathaven, and it's back to a 16-point lead, and just like that, Gavin McLaughlin bodies him in. And McLaughlin puts the Firebirds now up 18 with 2 minutes to go in the half.
McLaughlin's one of 2 seniors on this Firebird team, and they're looking to lead the charge for the upperclassmen that take up a large portion of this team.
And McLaughlin has gotten a lot of action today, so has Burke Cotter. Burke Cotter finds Varela. And Varela was looking to make a move in the paint, he just could not. But he will get the benefit of the foul. Coach Heston calling his team in for another brief meeting. Brandon Bass will quickly sub off. 1:51 to play in this second. The foul goes against HGP, and so it'll be a Justin Wilson inbound. Wilson immediately goes to Jacob Wenke. Wenke up across the sideline on a drop. He goes back and forth with Wilson. Wenke down below. Over near the baseline, Wenke far side air ball. That one brought back in by Varela, and now the ace is going to be called for a foul on the rebound attempt. And that will send Ryan Killeen to the foul line.
Really good attempt at a defensive play. Just unfortunately, hand slipped a bit and didn't get the ball, got arm. And, you know, that's going to happen. That's bound to happen. Basketball is a game of adapting, and sometimes it can't work in 1,000 scenarios.
During this break, I'd like to apologize for the camera breaks. We've had a few delays today. So today's just our first stream of the year, so we'll have it better by tomorrow's either third place game or championship game for this Jack Schott Memorial Tourney. After the made free throw, it's over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin in transition. McDonald narrowly avoids a walk. McDonald on the move. Here's Ryan Killeen. Killeen to the far side. He finds Wenke again. Wenke cuts it back and forth. Great job by Wenke to fire the ball in the middle. Great sequence, up and over. Well, an attempt to go over, it was denied in the paint. And now Theo Haregi gets the benefit of the call. And McLaughlin's first foul of the game serves as the Firebirds' 5th. Also, some good news coming this year. Last year we started off with just one camera angle. We're looking to add some more this year, as we have added 2 new GoPros to the arsenal. And we'll have those as possible sideline angles come later in this season, possibly even tomorrow. There's McDonald over to Charlin. Charlin on the move. Charlin over the side now. He has his man in Duffy. Duffy, McLaughlin, Charlin, top of the key. bounced twice, and he just doesn't get the benefit of it. Rebound by McLaughlin. McLaughlin wanted to pass it at the moment. Now takes a shot. That one just offline. Looked to be tipped immediately. And Jacob Wenke picks up the loose ball rebound. Wenke slicing back and forth. Charlin in coverage. Wenke moves it to McLaughlin. Back out to Wenke. Top of the key three. That one no good. Brought back in with one hand over to Glavich.
Ew. Sindardo with the nasty behind the back.
And a great behind the back move by Sindardo it is. Duffy. Charlin. Nets. That one no good. Haregi now will have it. Haregi across the free throw line. He drops it off to Wenke, and Wenke, with the crowd counting down, trying to get Wenke to shoot it quickly. It will not. There's an extra 5 seconds on the clock. That's what the Firebirds are saying. Here comes McLaughlin on the move. 1 second. McLaughlin just couldn't beat the horn. McLaughlin got the shot off in time, but it just didn't fall, and the Firebirds, who had a great stretch, coming into the quarter, ended with a few bad bounces. Your score after the first 16 minutes of play is a 38-23 Firebird 15-point lead with 16 minutes more to go. Jack, we've seen 16 so far. What are your thoughts?
And remember that Old Strath is a smoke-free campus at all times. Thank you.
Great first half, especially for the Firebirds. Firebirds were getting the three ball early, getting the three ball to drop. Which, last year, while the Firebirds did have a great year, that was definitely one of the more lacking points in the game. So at the beginning of the game, it was great to see those three balls dropping. Drawing the fouls seems much better this year. And I do definitely believe that'll be huge in the long term of these games. And, always the paint is always going to be dominant for the Firebirds. It's always been that way. It will continue to always be that way. Great first half for the Firebirds, and I look forward to seeing what both teams can put up in the second half.
Yeah, well said, Jack. It's a 15-point lead for HGP, and things are going Coach Tom Heston's way through these first 16 minutes of play. 16 more to come from the Chapman Arena, and we will determine who will face off against Pennington tomorrow night in the Jack Schott Tip-Off Tournament Championship game. We'll come back to you after this 10-minute intermission report. We hope you enjoy whatever you see on the screen. Good. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chapman Arena where we're through 16 minutes and change in this opening day game for Holy Ghost Prep Varsity Basketball. It's Ace Varela to the far side looking for Gavin McLaughlin. McLaughlin back to Varela. Varela peels off, there's one in the middle, picked back up, and a great block on Burkhardt, make it 2. And Strathaven rejects Burkhardt twice. Now they go back in transition. Toss up, 2-ball, that one no good as Ryan Killeen couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Ace. Ace on the move, up to Adam McDonald who charges through. And that's going to be an offensive foul. At least I thought it was. Both benches are clapping. There will be a foul on McDonald, so Strathaven takes over. Strathaven goes on the move. It's a great pickpocket by McLaughlin. McLaughlin and Burkhardt. Burkhardt, McDonald. And one, Adam McDonald in the paint.
Ghost officially crosses 40 only a minute into the third quarter. This could be one of the highest scoring games we've seen in our time as broadcasters here.
Strathaven did a ridiculous save on the inbound. Sorry for the pause. Now we're back. But Blake Reed with a ridiculous save. Now he takes a shot on the net. That he couldn't. Steinmetz getting beaten down in the paint. And a whistle eventually sounded. Here comes the inbound and the pass, Ryan Killeen. Killeen to the top, and that's going to be a walk on Haregi.
Firebirds get the ball back with 6:44 to go in the quarter.
Thea Haregi gets called for the walk, and Strathaven's main problem today has been turnovers, and they've heavily contributed to their 18-point deficit. McLaughlin down low, Steinmetz back to McLaughlin at the top. Just inside three-point land, here's Varela on the move. Varela drops it back down low, up to the top, McLaughlin, Steinmetz, corner 3, that one just offline, put back by Varela, that one no good. On the move is Jacob Wenke. Wenke drops it off to Justin Wilson now. Wilson to the far side, he has Justin Wilson. Wilson to the middle, Wilson has that one knocked away. Here's Burkhardt, and now Burkhardt loses that one in transition. Haregi, and that one gets it to go. Haregi on the assist to Jacob Wenke. And the lead now down to 41-25 Firebirds.
Varela open in the corner for 3, it's up and it is good for Adrian Varela. Another 3 going into his stat sheet.
We're gonna leave the mics on, but we're gonna take a pause on the camera real quick, so trying to work on that to get rid of the lagging issues at the moment. As Strathaven started to move the ball up the floor, but got tripped up, and there's gonna be a whistle right after.
Here comes the inbound. And Strathaven bringing it up.
Strathaven bringing it up as Jacob Wenke. Wenke on the drop, finds Haregi. Haregi out to the side. Haregi on the move, Justin Wilson. Wilson on the pitch out. Wilson had that one dropped by Killeen. Killeen with a save. Up to the top, cutting it through, backing it out is now Wenke to Haregi, and Haregi's taking a lot of shots today. That one just offline. Here's Charlin, covered by all 5 Panthers at one point. Varela is not. Ace Varela, wide open 3-ball. And the largest lead of the day for either side, it's 22. Firebirds up 47-25.
I'm running out of words to use to describe the game that Ace is having. I'm like reaching into the depths of my vocabulary to try to find something.
The Ace is absolutely dominating. And with 4:33 to play in the third, it's a 22-point lead for the Firebirds, 47-25. Firebirds restart with the ball. It's Varela who was on the move and got towards the paint, but just didn't quite get to the net without a whistle. 4:22 to play in the third, 11 seconds elapsed in between whistles, coming off the Strath Haven timeout.
Nice to see Ghost giving everyone reps.
Well, here's Wenke in the middle. Wenke rejected by Duffy, but a foul.
That looked clean to me, but
Wenke got in the paint. Duffy pleading his case briefly, but Duffy with a great rejection that maybe just got a little bit too much of the hand.
There's a substitution on 34 Jones start before you do that.
Well, the Foghorns knew, I will say that. That certainly got my attention and hopefully did to the Strath Haven fans. Hopefully not to the student body director, Tony Chapman, because that might result in some detentions come Monday, or at least a Schoology post. Here's Ben Burheader. Burheader on the move. One bounce pass to Justin Wilson. Wilson back to Burheader. Spins it out. Up to the side, he has his man in Jalen Starr, and Starr knocks it down.
I don't know if I've ever heard a Foghorn in the Chapman Arena before.
Yeah, that really is a new one. That's something that's definitely going to be addressed when we get back to school.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Charlin is Sonardo now. Sonardo has that one knocked away. It's going to go off of Starr. And I will say Starr hasn't done much on offense, but he's been a star on defense today. Very locked down along that far side.
I agree.
And again, making another solid defensive play to get the ball out of bounds.
I can confirm Coach Conlon has acquired the Foghorn.
I mean, when you see Coach Conlon walking up to you, you can't not obey whatever he says.
That's so real.
Here's Gavin McLaughlin. Over to Duffy. From the top, Duffy backs it out. He's going to have McDonald. Out of McDonald to McLaughlin, and he knocks that one down.
Gavin McLaughlin, a great layup. Puts the Firebirds one away from half a century.
Oh, okay. I thought I misinterpreted that real quick. I took a second for me to listen to it. All right, here's Danny McLaughlin on the sequence. McLaughlin, that one no good. Great rebound again by Ben McNabb. McNabb on the move out to the far side. He has McLaughlin. McLaughlin to the middle, cutting it back and forth is Duffy. That one just no good.
I would like to say, not only is McNabb a really good basketball player, he was a really, really good shortstop on my baseball team last year. I mean, he made some plays I'd never seen before.
And that is something I found on Max Preps while doing my research today. Is Starr makes another three, and he has been heating up on offense this quarter, cutting the lead down to 17. Starr, wow, Starr two. On the transition after Starr's three, Adam McDonald gets the ball in the paint and gets the and one play.
The Firebird faithful lighting up on that electric play that we just saw from Adam McDonald. The new bringer of fouls to the Holy Ghost prep team.
See, McDonald really has been putting on a show when it comes to drawing fouls today. And his one and done attempt is up and good. It's 52-32 as McDonald completes a 3-point play. 2:14 to play in the third. And Strath spreads out wide. Here's Starr on the inbound. Starr goes in motion over to Jacob Wenke. Wenke just inside half court and just beyond 3-point land. Wenke on the move to Starr. Starr has his man in Blake Reed. Reed drops it down low. And it's McLaughlin again, knocking one down. This time, Danny McLaughlin for Strathaven. And it's back to an 18-point lead. Here's McDermott. Now for the Firebirds on offense. McDermott to the corner, finds the other McLaughlin. Steinmetz to the top.
Varela open in the corner.
They're looking
Do
for
they
him.
see it?
They're trying to get it to him. McLaughlin now finds Varela. Varela on the move and gets rejected by the backboard. And now here comes Wenke.
Violation.
Wenke in the paint. Up, that one no good. Rebound Varela. Had the ball stripped away at the moment. And a great pickpocket play by Jacob Wenke. And timeout called by HGP. 52-36, the Firebirds have the lead as Strathaven has come on a 7-2 run over these last 2 minutes of play. 1:13 to play in this quarter and 9:13 overall to play in the game. Only 7 fouls so far in the second half, and improvement for both sides. So as both sides take a timeout, we will too. We'll be right back on the Holy Ghost Prep YouTube channel.
I made sure to look.
Here comes McLaughlin on the pass and the inbound from McDermott. McLaughlin on the move, just in the outskirts of the paint. McLaughlin, Segarich, he got it.
Robbie Segarich with a beam into the basket with under a minute left to go.
Robbie Segarich is rich of threes. That's a reach.
That's definitely a reach.
Yeah, that's a reach. 19-point lead for HGP as Segarich nails his first long ball today.
Good try, though.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jack. Wenke to the middle. Wenke finds Justin Wilson. Wilson off his own pass. What a move by Justin Wilson. Getting back to the function and making the move and scoring. Here's Varela. Looks for Steinmetz. Steinmetz, McLaughlin. And that's going to be a close call. It's going to go against McLaughlin, but that was really as close as it gets.
That looked like it hurt. That looked like it took a ton of brunt force on the ground.
Yeah. The Panthers had established secure, placement of the feet in the middle, so that's why it was called a charging foul on the Firebirds. Here comes Starr on the move. Starr across the midline, peels off now by the sideline. Starr goes down low, he has Wilson. 10 seconds to play in this third quarter despite the calls from the Firebird student section, who have been electric today. Cross up, Wenke just missed it. Rebound on the baseline goes to Ace. Good if it goes, just wide. Ace Varela wanted the free coupon or whatever he would have gotten if he did the half-court shooting contest at halftime. It just came up short of that one. It's a 17-point lead for the Firebirds, who have been dominating since it's midway through the first quarter. 24 minutes down, 8 more to come from the Chapman Arena as Star goes in motion with Strathaven. Star on the move. Here's Justin Wilson. Wilson had the ball knocked away. Here comes McDonald now. And then McDonald finds Robbie Segarich. Segarich, Burkhardt. What a move over the side. Robbie Segarich just couldn't nail it. And that would have been a heck of an assist by Adam McDonald.
Rough roll around the rim. Segarich is going to get more of those. Speaking of that, nice steal. Crosses it up. Segarich goes up. Draws the foul. But what a steal. What a break from Segarich. Showing off the agility.
That would have been the web gem to end all web gems if that shot went in.
Wow. That was a great like sequence of events right there.
Yeah, that was something special from Robbie Segarich in transition, and now he goes to the line to shoot too.
The magic fingers are going up. And it's good.
That first one gets knocked down. I feel like I'm a golf commentator commentating during a foul shot by Ghost. The entire gym just goes silent.
Yeah,
except for maybe a foghorn or two, apparently. But yeah, the entire gym just goes silent.
Like that YouTube video when it's like, and what a nice putt.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Segarich sets up from the foul line and sinks it.
You're really going into the golf bit.
Yes. Robbie Segarich makes 2 of 2 from the line. It's a 19-point lead for HGP. Jacob Wenke gets the pass out to the far side. Wenke finds Blake Reed. Reed in the paint, fade away, and getting a piece of it appeared to be Liam Duffy. Duffy on the drop finds Segarich. Segarich a spin out to the side. Mark Standardo, wide open 3-ball. Tying the largest lead of the game for HGP, it's 22. 60-38 with 6:50 to play in the fourth. Underneath pass to Jacob Wenke in the paint, or the top paint, or the new paint, the emblem in the center court.
I'm super happy to see my statement on the 3 balls finally dropping being really applicable throughout the entire game.
Yep, Wenke to the middle, rebound, third attempt, third time is not the charm. And Liam Duffy made sure of that.
Duffy putting all his energy into that and finally getting the ball back after, 4 shot attempts?
Yeah, that was a 4th shot attempt, and Duffy slammed the door. There's been a lot of doors slammed today.
Segarich! It's off.
Yeah, Segarich just missed it from the 3 line, and now here comes Wenke. Wenke's gotten his name called most of any Panthers tonight. No shot as the foul was ruled on the floor. And Wenke goes to the line. Here comes the inbound for Strathaven on the move. Up and one play for Theo Haregi. And Haregi and Wenke have had a great sequence of events today. They've had a good connection overall and they've been moving the ball around a lot. And with that 40-point showing today, they have now surpassed their 38-point total last week in their 20-point loss to Pottstown. That game against Pottstown for Strathaven was the only game that either side has played this year. Ghost comes in 0-0, Strathaven 0-1. Ghost looking to improve to 1-0, but that pass doesn't help, as now here comes Wenke. Wenke on the move, faked out Varela, and he had a great shot. Jacob Wenke gets it to fall in. It's a 17-point lead. Here comes McLaughlin, in and out, maybe not, now it goes. McLaughlin gets it to drop on probably the 5th or 6th bounce on the net. Back up to 19 with 5:19 to play in the 4th. Here's McLaughlin. Drops it off Haregi. And Haregi's pass knocked out of play, and it's the Firebird version of McLaughlin, the better McLaughlin, Gavin McLaughlin knocking it out. Following stands.
I would like to just give a ton of credit to Coach Heston on how he took this team with only 2 varsity starters from last year returning and a bunch of other guys coming up. Only 3 guys on varsity from last year are here right now. And it's just been a great game for Ghost, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the year has to hold.
Yeah, it's been a statement game so far as Haregi's 3-ball just missed. Here's McLaughlin coming across midcourt. 19-point lead remaining for the Firebirds with 4:50 to go on the game clock. Here's McDonald out to Varela. Varela cuts it back. Varela couldn't get it to go on the first attempt. Second attempt wasn't much better. And now here comes Ryan Killeen. Killeen and one.
Kind of scary to see Strath climbing back into this.
Yeah, Ryan Killeen is trying to bring back some momentum for this Strathaven Panther offense. The lead is back down to 17 for the Firebirds, but chance to cut it to 16 is Killeen at the line.
Ryan Tourney at the line, straight after shoots 1.
4:37 to play in regulation. It's a 62-46 lead for HGP. And immediately after the made foul shots, a timeout called by Coach Tom Heston. 62-46, 4:37 to play in the regulation. Apparently was not called by the Firebirds, it was called by the Panthers. With that, we'll take a quick break. It's a 16-point lead for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds with 4.5 to go.
Before I say that stuff.
We're back with 4.5 to play. Back in motion is McDonald and McLaughlin. McLaughlin takes the pass from McDonald over to the net. That one no good. And here comes Haregi. Haregi from midline. Drops it off to Jacob Wenke. Wenke to Ryan Killeen. Killeen to Haregi. Haregi for 3. He got it. Haregi makes a 13-point lead, the shortest lead of the game since the second half, or since the first half. McDonald and McLaughlin going back and forth. McLaughlin and hurry up now. He finds Charlin. Charlin wanted Steinmetz. He got it to him, but Steinmetz did take the shot. And now he goes to McLaughlin. 3:45 to play. McLaughlin over to Stendardo. Stendardo to Charlin. Charlin far side. McLaughlin. He's open. It's Stendardo for 3, rimmed in and out. Jacob Wenke in between the logo and the top of the 3-point line. Wenke drops it off. John Riley to the paint. That one good to go. John Riley knocks it in. It's an 11-point lead for the Firebirds. That one almost picked off as Wenke, a good defensive stand. And with that, time will stop with 3:09 to play in the fourth quarter. The inbound coming in from Charles Steinmetz to Adam McDonald. Here's Charlin to McDonald. McDonald over to Ace, back to McDonald. Going around with the horn with it now. Varela takes the 3. That one no good. Fighting for the rebound was Charlin. It's going to stay with the Firebirds. And now a timeout called by HGP. 2:52 to play in the fourth. It's a little bit closer than anyone thought. The lead has been cut in half since the start of the fourth quarter. It's a 62-51 lead for the Firebirds. 2:52 on the clock. Comes the quick inbound. Sindardo finds McDonald. McDonald out to the far side, back to Charlin. Charlin to Ace Varela, 2:39 to play in the fourth. Varela from in between the logo and the top of the three-point line. Over to Robbie Segarich. Segarich to McDonald. McDonald on the drop. Steinmetz. Back to Charlin. The Firebirds' goal has to be just running out the clock here. But Strathaven has done a good job scoring, doing so on each of their last 4 possessions. Charlin on the move, going back and forth. Charlin to the far side. Segarich on the drop. McDonald back to Varel, and the Firebirds playing elite offense here, at least when they need it to happen. Or not when, but how they need it to happen. An immediate whistle was called. It'll be a foul on the floor against Strathaven.
I didn't even see what happened. Did you see what happened?
Varela tried to go to the rim and then foul.
No, I know, but what was the foul? I didn't see it.
I don't know, but it was on the floor.
Okay. Enough said.
All that said, here comes the inbound to McDonald. McDonald cooking them and then just stopped for a moment. I guess the fryers went off in the McDonald place. Or McDonald's. I said McDonald place. What? I'm not sure what I was trying to do there.
I have no idea.
I was trying to say he's cooking them and then the ball got knocked away, so he stopped cooking them.
I don't even know.
I'm reaching today, but sometimes when you reach well enough to put the star on top of the Christmas tree, so. But that is my senior quote. Here comes Varela from the top. Varela cuts it back in the paint. Ace Varela, he got it off the glass.
Just Ace doing Ace things.
At 64-51 to play, 64-51, minute 30 to play in the fourth. Star couldn't get the 3-ball to land. Here's McLaughlin, passes it out. McDonald all the way down. Charlin avoids the offensive foul. Maybe a defensive foul should have been called, but nothing comes of it. And it won't matter anyway. It's a 15-point lead for the Firebirds, the minute 15 to play. Cutting it back to the middle is Ryan Killeen. Killeen for 3, that one no good. McDonald on the move, McDonald up to the side. Rebound Star, back and forth Star, that one couldn't fall. Here comes McDonald.
Wide open court.
And McDonald cross country all the way down. And now the Firebirds have scored 4 straight. And they're 4 straight, they're back up to on top by 17. It's a 68-51 lead.
Adam McDonald, first game of his sophomore year, balling as a varsity starter, and he is going crazy, not just drawing fouls, but a lot of drawing fouls. But he's just playing great basketball, and it's amazing to see.
Yeah, McDonald, one of 3 sophomores on this Firebird varsity roster. And the sophomores outnumber the seniors on this varsity roster. And that is really impressive considering the Firebirds have 68 points so far today. Chance to bring on Aiden Brody as they have done so. Aiden Brody, Jeremiah Muturi, and Brandon Bass among 3 new substitutions. Brody sharing coverage with Ben McNabb. Pass out to the far side, Star. Star on the move, Bass, good defense, Star gets by him with a foul. And the foul appears to be called against Adam McDonald.
Adam McDonald. His fourth, team fourth.
Say Muturi, Brody, McDonald, Bass, and McNabb are your 5 Firebirds on the floor. The first free throw is up and good by Jalen Starr.
5 Firebirds on the floor is a bar.
You know, that actually is. I never really realized that. Here's Starr. Starr goes 2 for 2. Bass on the inbound. He's going to fire it in at McDonald. McDonald finds Bass through the written emblem. He goes across now to Dean Birdcotter. Or no, sorry, that's still McNabb. McNabb looks a lot like Birdcotter for some reason. I'm probably going to get flamed for saying that.
Probably.
But yeah, I'll take it. Foul called on Strath to stop the clock with 17.9 to play. Firebirds have all but secured a win. It's a 15-point lead with such time left. The Firebirds spread out in motion. The pass goes to Jeremiah Muturi, touching the ball for the first time today. Muturi across the emblem in the center. Muturi passes it across that one, a quick turnover, and all the way down McLaughlin to the paint. He got it. Danny McLaughlin scores. Bass now on the move. Bass to McDonald. Brandon Bass gets tripped up. No whistle, and Bass will just lay there.
And the first win for Coach Heston is officially in the books. A 68-55 Firebird win to lead off the 2023-2024 basketball season has officially been completed.
And that was a statement game if I've ever seen one. The Firebirds, with a rookie head coach named Coach Heston, go up on top by as many as 22. They had the lead cut down by as little as 11 in the middle of the fourth quarter, and they bounced back and retained that decent lead. They got it up to 13 for a 68-55 final score from the Chapman Arena as Coach Heston gets a round of applause, breaking the huddle. 32 minutes down and none to go in this opening day broadcast from the Chapman Arena. We will be sure to stay tuned for post-game interviews as the Firebirds take game 1 of their season in 2023, 68-55. Again, be sure to stay tuned for post-game interviews from this Jack Schott Memorial Tip-Off Tournament in place of the Christmas Tournament, which will take place in Virginia this year. So no stream for that. All right, be sure to stay tuned for post-game. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chapman Arena, where if you're still listening for some reason, we have our post-game interviews with Coach Tom Heston in his opening day game as the Firebirds head coach. So I'll get the first question over to Jack. What was the thing of the game?
So, Coach Heston, first game in the Chapman Arena, first win in the Chapman Arena, an electric crowd, a totally new team. How did it feel to finally get that first varsity head coach win under your belt after all these months of preparing?
I thought our guys played really well. They make it so easy just to be able to come in here every day. They work their butts off. They did all off-season. They did for the preseason. And they just do a great job, and they make it easy to coach.
So especially with those guys, there's only 2 returning seniors from varsity, only 3 returning varsity players as a whole. In fact, there's actually more sophomores than seniors on the team, which is something I've never seen before in any sport. So what was it like coaching a somewhat younger team?
It's a different experience. We're playing a little bit different style than last year, so it's kind of like a blank canvas, but Gavin and Dean have been great just being able to kind of take a leadership role, showing these younger guys what the expectation is and just how to take every day step by step in the expectation of Holy Ghost basketball.
So, of course, Ace Varela, Player of the Year last year as a sophomore, showing up again this game. All the points, and including a rebound, which probably might be one of my favorite ghost plays I've seen so far, where he just mossed 3 Strath guys in the paint. How does it feel to have a guy like Ace on your team who you know you can always go back to if the team ever needs anything?
Yeah, he does a great job. We run a nice continuity offense where we're just getting different guys in different positions. And I think all 5 guys out on the court, all 14 guys on the team, do a great job of getting to their spots and then doing what we ask of them. I think everyone stays involved and gets involved. So I think it's very easy, and Ace does a great job. Not just him, but Gavin and Adam McDonald of getting those guys into good spots and good scoring position.
All right, well, if there's no other questions from Jack, thank you very much for the interview.
I think I have another one.
All right, let's see.
So, with this totally reconstructed team per se, all the seniors graduating and moving on to their future endeavors, this team needed a lot of building, from the picking process to actually practicing with the team and seeing what everyone was made of. And coming into a game where you're not sure what's going to happen, you're not sure what the Strath team's like, and you know that this tournament's going to be tricky. How does it feel to get that first win and get that motivation going for the entire rest of the year? Get the adrenaline pumping.
Sure, first game's always tough. It's first game for us, it's the first game for them, so it's a little bit different, less scouting of teams. We just wanted to get our team prepared and make sure that they're ready to go. And I think we try to make practice as difficult as possible to make the game as easy as possible. So I thought coming into it, our guys were ready to go. We've been beating up on each other for the past 2 weeks, so I thought it was a good opportunity for us to kind of take what we learned and just be able to show all the fans and the family members who came out today of what we could do.
Great, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for signing off from the Holy Ghost Prep YouTube channel as the ball comes up on the stage right after us. So your final score is a Firebirds 13-point win, 68-55, I believe.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's close enough. 68-55, your final score from the Chapman Arena on opening night. Thank you again to Coach Heston for the interview, and we'll see you tomorrow night when Holy Ghost Prep takes on Pennington at 7 o'clock.
Holy Ghost Prep ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.